Co-Marshal, equally ably represented, the Directors General of the Great Green Wall Agency and the National Health Safety Agency, the Nigerian Conservation Foundation, members of the Nigerian Park Service, distinguished guests, the press, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a pleasure to be part of this very significant annual event that is organized universally to recognize the very critical work the park rangers do in protecting our cherished natural treasures and cultural heritage that are presently under serious threat of extinction. As you are all aware, World Ranger Day is an initiative of the International Ranger Federation, promoted with its official charity, the Thin Green Line Foundation. It was established to raise awareness and enlist support for the critical work park rangers do in preserving our planet's natural and cultural heritage. This year's edition will have been formally commemorated in Nigeria on the 31st of July, as earlier alluded to by the Honourable General. Being the date set aside for this, but this was not possible because the date fell on Sunday, and most of us were attending the Africa Particular Congress Summit in Kigali, Rwanda. Today, the National Park Service is also joining the 140 ranger associations, as well as several rangers from around the world who have provisional membership status with the International Ranger Federation to mark this iconic day. The theme for this year's commemoration, diversity, is very apt and important to us as a nation, especially in the face of the increasing demand for natural resources resulting from population explosion and quest for urbanization and industrialization. Scientific data have estimated that there are around 8.7 million species of plants and animals in existence as of today. Only around 1.2 million species have been identified and described so far, most of which are insects. This means that millions of other organisms remain a very complete mystery to humanity and science. Nigeria is richly endowed with biodiversity, with a variety of plants and animal species. According to the 5th National Biodiversity Report of 2015, there are about 7,895 plant species identified in 338 families and 2,215 genera. There are 22,000 vertebrates and invertebrate species. These species include 20,000 insects, about 1,000 birds, about 1,000 fishes, 247 mammals, and 123 reptiles. Of these animals, about 0.14% is threatened, while 0.22% is endangered. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is estimated that the current rate of species extinction is between 1,000 and 100,000 times more rapid than the average rate during the last several billion years. The growth of human populations, consumption levels, and mobility is the root of most of the serious threats to biodiversity today. There are many other threats to biodiversity today in Nigeria, among which, but not limited to, habitat loss, invasive species, pollution, and overharvesting. Rangers are therefore nature's unsung heroes, whose major responsibilities are to conserve biodiversity. Therefore, this year's theme, diversity, reflects every aspect of the park ranger, what they do and how they do it. Rangers undertake the onerous task of protecting our diverse ecosystems,
such as forest reserves, game reserves, biosphere reserves, national parks, amongst others, which are very critical to our safety and general well-being. Their activities are crucial to achieving the United Nations SDGs Goal 7, which is about affordable and clean energy. Goal 12, ensure consumption and production patterns. Goal 13, climate action. Goal 14, life below water. And Goal 15, life on land, and indeed all the remaining SDGs. In a bid to carry out these tasks on park protection and policy, park rangers are often confronted with numerous challenges and thereby face the risk of being maimed or pay the price to protect our nature. It is common knowledge that protected areas, particularly national parks across the globe, are bedeviled by serious anthropogenic challenges which may vary in intensity from country to country. Some of the challenges include illegal hunting, logging, grazing, mining, and exploitation of non-timber forest products. These human activities often result in conflict with perpetrators and resort to violent attacks on park rangers. However, there's a new dimension to these challenges, which is occasioned by the activities of organized criminals such as terrorists, bandits, kidnappers, cattle rustlers, and terrorists. The situation has extremely become worrisome as this set of criminals ruthlessly attack park rangers with sophisticated weapons such as AK-47 rifles and either maim or kill them in the line of duty. Available records from the service show high incidence of such double attacks. The total number of 17 park rangers fell victims to homicide between 2020 and 2021, while several others have also been made. You also refer to the role of calling heroes that have about 64 persons victims for various reasons. This situation is quite worrisome and the government is not resting on ours. Appropriate measures to assist National Park Service and indeed the rangers in the course of their work are currently being taken. In an attempt to ameliorate the challenges confronting park rangers and also mitigating the negative effects of climate change, government is doing a lot in this regard. Some of the interventions so far include improvement in the budgetary allocations to the service, acquisition of more sophisticated arms, acquisition of modern conservation equipment such as drones, cyber trackers, smarts, etc. to assist in surveillance and efficient data collection, enhancing capacities of officers and men through regular paramilitary training with the support of the military and other relevant paramilitary agencies, synergizing with national and international NGOs to provide technical and financial support for the service. Provision of more patrol vehicles, renovation of existing rangers barracks, and construction of new ones. Regular promotion of officers and men, reviewed the condition of service for better welfare, reviewing the existing National Park Service Act to reflect current realities on the ground, and also considering enhancing the manpower of the service to strengthen the current protection and conservation efforts across our national parks. As part of the efforts of the government to enhance effective service delivery, the National Park Service regulations are to be produced and gazetted for effective management and operations. I will shortly be launching this all-important document today. I'm also aware that the service is sustaining the efforts that have been put in place to reach out to the families of our fallen heroes through the provision of SACA to their families. In this light, death benefits are paid to the families cease. Other motivations include the establishment of a trust fund to assist the families of fallen heroes in paying their children's school fees, cash donations, provision of food items, clothing, among others. The support of some of our allies, such as African Nature Investment, Nigerian Conservation Foundation, and the Wildlife Conservation Society, in ameliorating the condition of living of our park rangers is well appreciated, truly. Barr African Nature Investors has activated insurance covers for all 169 field park rangers in the Shaka-Gumti National Park. Nigerian Conservation Foundation and Wildlife Conservation Society are supporting the park rangers in Kaiji Lake and Cross River National Park respectively through the supply of dry rations to rangers to enhance anti-poaching patrols. We thank you enormously. I'm glad to see that the service are represented by high-ranking officers of the service, which underscores the ongoing synergy between the National Park Service and the Nigerian Defense Forces. That's the Nigerian Armed Forces, the Nigerian Army, Nigerian Air Force, the Navy, the Immigration Service, Nigerian Police, etc. We hope that these regulations will further broaden the scope of relationship in terms of arms training, arms sharing, and intelligence sharing between our defense forces and National Park Service. We hope that the representatives of the service chief will convey our gratitude and appreciation for this recognition and desire to partner with National Park Service for an enduring activities to protect our biodiversity. On this note, I wish to express my sincere appreciation to the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, President Mohammed, GCFR, for the continuing support for the activities of the National Park Service and allied organizations. I also want to congratulate the Conservator General, Dr. Brian Goni, and his management team, and indeed these very energetic officers of the National Park Service for the laudable work we are all doing to keep humanity safe and sound. Thank you and God bless. It is therefore my honor to see